in the name of the Navan Road branch. Ciarán Dunleavy to move.
Delegates, firstly I am delighted to have the opportunity to address you on the issue of the lack of facilities for young people in Ireland. Youth services provide a range of activities and programmes that help young people. This is an area which, like many others, has been hit by recent government cutbacks. Facilities and programmes for young people endured huge cuts to funding in 2009, with the threat of more to come in 2010. This will place a huge fiscal burden on an already overstretched budgets of many programmes that help to enrich the lives of young people right around the island of Ireland. The strain on budgets is so severe that many programmes are finding it next to impossible to stay open. This was highlighted by recent protests held outside the Department of Education. The forced closures of any facilities that offers services to young people is an atrocity. However, it is made all the more hard to understand when you see the areas in which these closures are threatening. Areas where drugs and antisocial behaviour are rife need more funding for youth projects, not the opposite, which is what is happening right now. At recent protests against cutbacks, young people stood holding placards that read, "Don't put our futures on the scrap heap." Unfortunately, that is exactly what this government is trying to do. Youth clubs and activities aren't just recreational. They provide young people with skills to deal with growing up and teach them to become better citizens as adults. They keep children away from bad influences such as drugs and help reduce antisocial behaviour. More importantly, they do this with just under €40 million worth of government funding. This is a pittance compared to the billions that have been squandered by this government recently. It's time for government to take action to properly address the issues affecting Irish youth. There is a definite need for variety when it comes to youth projects. This is particularly lacking in my area, the Navan Road in Dublin. Ireland now is a culturally diverse place, and this needs to be mirrored in the types of projects available. Projects that appeal to young people from different cultures allow them to come together. This motion also calls for more after-school projects, as these projects are especially effective with dealing with antisocial problems. These projects target groups between the ages of 10 and 17 years old, which is the groups that are most likely to be standing on the street corners or congregating around shops, as this seems to be the only pastime available to them in Ireland. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to highlight a recent report by Foróige. Foróige's report called Youth in Changing Ireland points out that problems in the current recession has a unique effect on young people. The report talks about the effect of less money in the household and how these effects filter down to children. This government's decision-making has left many projects in extreme difficulty. I hope that they will listen to the voice of the young people and do not put their futures on the scrap heap. But on a daily basis, these projects are struggling, and this struggle will continue unless this government acts. Thank you.